Well, I don't have a plan. Relatively speaking. That tree looks funny now, don't it? What's up, guys? Today, we're not going to clean this out. We don't have time. But we are going to try to get the sleepers, or if you will, the outer bands, whatever you want to call them, milled and cut for this. Got some cedar ready to be milled on the woodland mills. 3 dead Leyland cypresses. Going to try to get those cut, and then we'll have all the material we need for the outer bands. So that's what we're about today. Let's get busy. We've got a lot of work to do and a short time to do it in, but it looks like we've got a beautiful day to operate. Or it's the one tree, the triplets, Leyland cypresses. It's going to be a mess. The good thing about a dead Leyland is they're very lightweight when they die. I mean, they get light, relatively speaking, light in a hurry. I'm going to get this pruned up as high as I can off the ground, get that chipped up, get my son out here and get me lifted up and take some more off. It's just easier to limb them while they're standing, you know what I mean? Try to get down and put it up. See what we're doing. Get a few more limbs off up the top. Turn it around, back it back in. Okay, so here's the plan. Well, I don't have a plan. No, I do have a plan. The plan is, since that's got so much poison on it, I just decided to get the little L35, put a little pre-tension on it, do some wackaroo on it, and put these 3 puppies right there where I've got an opening. As you can probably see, this little one has got a pretty good lean toward my neighbor's house. But like I said, the leylands is pretty light. So we'll get a little pre-tension on it. Obviously, this is not the biggest job in the world, not the biggest problem in the world. But you see this vine growing up? That is a problem for the kid. Poison. Fortunately, I'm not feeling it too bad. Okay, got one more to come down. And as you can see, we got to lean over this way and a little bit of lean toward the house. We got some good blue sky to drop it in, and we got a piece of equipment it's bigger than it is. So if all goes well, this thing should be history here in a few minutes. Alrighty. What I'm gonna try to do is get all three of these hooked in the same forks on the other tractor and take to the dump, and then come back and get the. I'll get it with the tractor.
What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna come over here and get this one, and I'm gonna try to get all three of those at the same time. I'll be back. Well, before I get those trees to the mill, I've got one more ash tree that could potentially and would potentially pose peril for my neighbor here. It died this year. I've got obviously clear airspace this way, but I'm afraid it would hit that power line over there. Potentially. I've stepped it off and I've gauged it up, and I'm pretty sure the tops would hit that line. So it's probably not the best thing to intentionally hang a tree up. I've decided, and instead of going straight at the power lines, if I can drop it right there beside that tree and take out a few limbs up there if it wants to, but at that angle, it should not reach the power lines for sure. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get reset up and try to do that. That's sort of what I was afraid of. But I think we're fine. I mean, I know we're fine if we didn't hit the house. Let's try to get her off the stump now. Get her on the ground. Watch for flying limbs. That had my attention. Sort of like that. Sort of like that. That's the way it was planned all along. Took off a few dead limbs. Would it have hit the power lines if I'd have gone straight at it? Like I told you, I sort of felt like it was going to get hung there, but I don't guess it would have, but I didn't want to risk it. That tree looks funny now, don't it? I planted that tree as a sapling. Did you see it? Another mess, but we're not gonna. That's for tomorrow. I need to get them logs down there and get that mill. Let's see how big that stump was. 1 foot. A little over 2 feet, a little over 24 inches. That's got a pretty saw log in it though. And I'm gonna be burning firewood, so I need firewood. A little deep on the holding wood there, a little deep on the wedge, but hey, ash just popped, so it does what it's gonna do. Whew. Reckon that pine had a little weight on it. Oh, but thank goodness. Look at here. No tree on the neighbor's land. Such a blessing. Am I the only one in the world that's bad about this? But I'll tell you what, if I see something on the side of the road that I think I can use, like a 2-inch piece of galvanized tubing, I'm bad to pick it up. A lot of people just think a metal roof is for a lifetime, and it is for a long time, but you got to maintain it.